Have you ever started speaking and suddenly heard your own voice and thought, wait, why do I sound like this? Too fast, too high, and a little shaky. And you're thinking, I know what I'm talking about, so why do I sound nervous? Here's the thing, most of the time, you're not less competent, you just sound less calm. And that part, that's fixable. Hi, I'm Karin. I'm a communication strategist from Sweden. And I help international professionals speak clear, calm, confident English at work. But let me start with a confession. I have not always sounded confident, not even a little bit. I was very shy when I was younger. Like, please don't pick me in class shy. And I blush very easily. I have super light skin. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but when I blush, you can basically see it from space. Seriously, big red, no hiding it. So every time attention turned to me, presentations, meetings, speaking English, my brain went blank. Heart racing, hands sweaty, face glowing like a tomato. And then I got nervous about being nervous, which made it worse. It became this spiral. And I remember actually feeling angry at myself. Like, why can't I just be normal? Why is this so hard? Especially in English, because speaking a second language already feels exposing. And now my body was like, cool, let's add blushing too. Thanks. But something interesting happened over time. The more I spoke, the less dramatic it became. Not because the nerves disappeared, but because I stopped fighting them. And I learned something really important. What people actually see. Most people don't see your nerves. They really don't. They can't see your heart beating fast, your hands shaking, your brain screaming, abort mission. That's all happening inside you, not outside. What they actually notice is much simpler. Your pace, your posture, your voice. That's it. And those things, you can control them. So you don't need to feel confident to sound confident. You just need a few small tweaks. Tip number 1, slow down more than feels natural. When we're nervous, we rush. I used to speak so fast in English, like I was trying to escape my own sentence. Like, if I speak fast, I can just get it over with. Not great. But fast sounds unsure. Calm sounds confident. So now I deliberately slow down. Honestly, slower than feels comfortable. And something almost magical happens. People lean in, they listen, and they interrupt less. Slow equals authority. Every time, lower your voice. Nerves often push your voice higher, and higher pitch sounds uncertain, lower pitch sounds grounded. Before important meetings, I still do this. 1 deep breath, then my first sentence, slower and slightly lower. Just the first sentence. It's like setting the mood, because those first 10 seconds, they shape how people hear you for the rest of the conversation. Pause instead of filling space. This one took me years to learn. I used to think silence was dangerous. Like, if I stopped talking for 1 second, everyone would think, oh no, she has no idea what she's doing. So I filled every gap with, so yeah, maybe, long messy explanations. And sometimes I'd be halfway through the sentence thinking, what am I even saying right now? I wasn't explaining anything. I was just making noise because silence felt terrifying, especially in English. It felt like everyone was staring at me. But here's what I realized. Silence doesn't sound awkward to other people. It sounds thoughtful. Now, when I finish a sentence, I stop, I breathe, I let it land. And that tiny pause, it makes me sound 10 times more confident than all my ums ever did. So instead of filling the space, let the silence do some of the work for you. Finish your sentences. Another small thing that changes everything. Don't let your voice go up at the end. You know that question sound? I think we should change the timeline. It sounds unsure. Try ending downward instead. I think we should change the timeline. Same words, completely different energy. Statements sound calm. Questions sound hesitant. Focus on helping, not performing. This one honestly changed everything for me. When I focused on how do I sound? Do they like me? Am I messing this up? Of course, I got nervous. It felt like performing on stage. But when I switched to how can I help them understand this? Everything softened. Because it wasn't about me anymore. It was about being useful. And helping feels so much calmer than performing. I still blush sometimes, even now. Before big presentations, my heart still races. Nothing magical happened. I didn't suddenly become fearless. I just stopped making it mean something. Now I just think, okay, body's excited. Cool. Let's speak slowly. And the funny part, people often tell me, you sound so calm. You're always so confident. And I just smile because if they could see inside my brain. So if you feel nervous when you speak in English or in any other language, please hear this. You're not bad at speaking. You're just human. Confidence isn't about zero nerves. It's about sounding calm anyway. So next time you speak, slow down. Lower your voice and pause and watch how differently people respond. And I'm curious, when you get nervous, what happens to you? Do you rush, freeze, or go completely blank?